Today being the 2nd of August, we want to tell you that it is a World Breastfeeding Week when we observe and actually highlight the importance of breastfeeding. So for a mother who's breastfeeding, several things they need to contemplate. For example, the benefits and also the risk of breastfeeding. And also one interesting thing is that does it act as a form of contraception? For a young mother, perhaps first-time mother, and contemplating breastfeeding, what are the pros that you can think about? The actual breast milk itself is always described as the golden liquid. Why is that the case? Because apart from nutrients that it's providing, it also helps to provide a lot of immunity. And that itself is definitely not obtainable by the actual formulary. So babies who are brought up with breastfeeding milk actually are a lot less likely to have diabetes because of less carbohydrate in the formula as compared to formula milk, and also less likely to have childhood obesity. In addition to that, there's less allergy as well, which is noted, and actually the child is a lot stronger. And some even stretch to say that they might be smarter, and that itself is difficult to prove because it is simply impossible to rule out the ones who are with or without breast milk, whether their IQ is stronger or higher. However, it definitely will have a positive impact. The second thing that one has to think about is maternal side. For the maternal side, one really needs to think about with the possibility of losing weight faster is because by breastfeeding, the women themselves will actually have better contractions of their uterus, and that itself will expel the actual residual fluid and also residual problems that they may have during the pregnancy, and then help to lose weight quite a lot. And of course, when you are breastfeeding, you're burning off a lot more calories, and that will help you to get back in shape very quickly. But one thing that we need to contemplate is that with that hormone and the suckling effects of the breast milk, then it's a condition called lactational amenorrhea method. That is a time when women probably think that they will have absolutely no need to contemplate their contraceptions. Is that really good enough for pregnancy prevention? In fact, it's as good as 98%. Why is that the case? Even though when somebody is not having menses, they may not be not having ovulation. So when you're having ovulation with minimal menses, you might actually have a false assurance that you are already in the safe period, and before you know it, while you're still breastfeeding, you might end up getting pregnant again. So therefore, for women who really are worried about this, they might think about oral contraceptive pills, or if they are really worried, they might actually think about intrauterine devices in order to prevent any pregnancy. For the following week, we are going ahead with the theme of Breastfeeding Week. The World Breastfeeding Week obviously highlighted the important things of the benefits of the gold liquid, how it protects the child and the mother. However, what sort of sexual impact will it have on women? You need to stay tuned for next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.